What up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Country Club Adjacent.
Wow.
We are in studio in Los Angeles at the Friday Beers HQ.
Mm-hmm.
I am sitting next to, of course, the prowess himself, Stotch the Blake Weber.
Woo!
Across from him is Griff. He'll collapse on the golf course, Pippin.
Yes, I
Dude,
will.
I can't wait to talk about that.
Oh my God, what the
I can't
fuck
wait
was
to talk
that?
about that, dude.
And then
Yeah.
to round everything out,
last?
we have Mark.
Introducing
The
last.
newly formed prowess gets recognized at weddings, Small Hoover.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
You're
Big.
gonna say my government name, huh?
And I am Jake, still trying to be likable Adams.
Oh my fucking
And
god,
not
bro.
doing a good job of it.
Jake, I
Still-
could have
still trying.
I could have choked you out over the weekend, dude.
What are you talking about? We weren't even together.
All right.
That's how unlikable
Wait,
you are.
let's start with this real quick. It cost us each $26 to get here today.
It's $7. Not kidding. It's
Yeah.
I saw $7.30 a gallon here.
Yeah, it literally cost me $40. I'm in debt trying to do a podcast.
Yeah, it also took it literally felt like I took the Oregon Trail to get here. I got fucking cholera and had to shoot beef and cattle on the
Yep.
side of the
You
road.
actually just already had cholera.
'Cause, yeah.
Yeah, that's been in your system for a while now, Mark.
What's the color of your skin?
I'm colorblind, so I can't tell. I'm
Yeah.
colorblind.
I don't know what that was.
Well, Mark's having a good time.
Yeah, I'm tuckered
All
out.
right,
But
go on, Mark.
Jake,
Go.
yeah, you were saying about Jake.
Go. Talk
Oh,
about Jake.
fucking Jake, bro. So big shouts out to the homie Matt Every for making a fucking solid cut at the Puerto Rico.
He's not in
Open.
that text group. That's why I said it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't matter, bro. Then we're in a text group with the LFG guys who like big homies with that Matt Every.
Shout
Matt
out Live
Every.
Forever Golf.
Yeah.
LFG.
And I just see from fucking, and now Matt Every doesn't, I wouldn't say folds, but has just a bad round. And
He made the cut. That is a huge accomplishment.
Yep.
Exactly.
He
Yeah,
has
it is.
made a
Yeah.
cut on the
On the
PGA,
PGA
Tour.
Tour.
It was, an adjacent event, but it was a PGA Tour
A
event.
$4 million
Jeez.
purse, bro.
Yeah.
That's his nickname, PGA Tour adjacent.
And then I just see a text roll in from Jake Adams to the LFG group. He goes, "What is he? What is
solid finish or something.
And then-
solid finish from your
Yeah.
boy today?"
Yeah.
and,
And
like,
then a Photoshop, the worst Photoshop job you've ever seen.
Yeah, because he just plays the island events, so we call him the Golf's Island Boy. So
Yeah,
just put
so then
the
you
Island
put-
Boy hair on every.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just unbelievable, bro. Like you just have to chirp when chirping is not needed.
Nope.
Unforced aggression is
It's unchecked. It's unchecked aggression.
Unfiltered. Dude, Jake, you've been punched in the face, right?
No, he's never been punched in the
I
face.
have.
That's the
I
problem
have.
here.
I have once.
Yeah, but was it from someone that was weaker than you?
No, it was also an unchecked aggression. It was
See?
in high school. I had a real shit move. I was like the one day I did my homework, and the teacher sometimes like didn't say, "Hey, can you pass in your homework?"
Oh,
And
I really
knew
hope a teacher punched you in the face.
The
I
teacher's like,
knew-
"Jesus, why would you call everyone out, you
Oh
idiot?"
my fucking god! I know where you're going with this
I
story.
know exactly where he's at.
And I'm about to punch you in the face,
Yep.
bro. You were literally that kid in class that calls out passing your homework just because
Yeah.
you fucking did it.
No.
Jesus.
You're
Oh,
a
I'd have beat your
fucking-
ass.
I would've-
I was the kid that forgot about my homework. I would and I would have beat that kid's ass.
I was the kid that did the homework, but also was like, I did it in 2 minutes, so none of the answers were right.
Yeah.
So I sat there and was like, please don't say it, please don't say it, please don't say it.
Yeah, I was the kid that absolutely did not do the homework and still was going, please don't say it, please don't say it, please don't say it. And then this fucking cuck comes out of nowhere and goes, teacher, did you forget to collect the homework?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what happened. And then this kid I knew he didn't do it.
Did you do that on purpose?
We had the next period together out to
Did you do that on purpose to kind of like because you knew he didn't do it?
No,
Jake just did it, so he selfishly was like, I can
Yeah.
finally turn in 1 out of 30 from this semester.
yeah, basically. And then we were walking out to gym class the next period, and he sucker punched me. And I go, dude, you're so lucky that I have a golf tournament today, or I would fight you back.
Oh my God.
Wow. I would have punched you in the face after hearing that one too.
You're like, good luck, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake's like a chirp fish. Like fish every now and then have to come up for air. Jake
No, they don't.
Jake has to come up for a
Wait.
chirp every now and
Wait
then.
a second.
Hey, Griff.
Griff, hold on. Think about that statement.
What?
Think about that statement.
How a fish has to come up for air every now and then?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it? Jake has to come up for air.
Wait.
Fish don't come up for air.
Fish don't come up for air.
Dolphins and mammals do.
Yeah.
Like whales.
Watch
Yeah.
the backtrack.
Wait,
Here it comes.
okay, some of it.
Oh.
He did it. He did the thing.
He was about
He
to.
did the
Yeah.
thing. He already did it.
He goes, yeah, I was talking about whales.
Yeah. No. But
No,
whale-
I thought all fish had to come up for air every now and then. I did. So whales and dolphins. So
Mammals.
They're not
Mammals.
fish.
Jake's like
Whales
a-
and dolphins aren't fish.
Okay, they're
Mammals
not.
of
They're
the
not.
sea.
Yeah.
So Jake's like a
So
chirp
fish.
dolphin. Jake's like a chirp dolphin. Then.
Finding Nemo. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Did you ever see any one of those fishes come up for air?
For cigarettes. That's it. Just for cigarettes.
Dude, stop trying to get out of this. Fish don't need to come up for air. They breathe underwater because they have gills.
The water is
Right,
their air.
and I
water-
know that, but I guess.
But you don't know that.
I know that now. So dolphins, and so Jake's more like a dolphin then.
Yeah.
Jake's like a chirp dolphin.
Jake's a chirp dolphin.
Jake's a chirp dolphin.
Dude,
I still don't quite get the
that. I
analogy.
needed that to start the podcast.
Because you have to come
off.
up, like if you go too long without chirping, like your brain starts to go, we need to chirp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to chirp something.
Brain
Yeah.
goes into panic mode.
Right. If it goes too long, you can start to kind of feel it, and like, he's gonna chirp someone.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this good feeling in my body of like being a good person?
No, I think that's part of it. You like if things are in check for too long, your brain doesn't like that, and your brain's not comfortable with that.
Yeah, you're like a chirp bird. Like every now and then you have to dunk your water,
Your
head
head
in water.
underwater.
For
Every now and
air.
then you go for water.
That's good, dude. You're like a chirp hot pocket. Every now and then you have to come out of the freezer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Like a chirp dolphin trout.
Dude, hold on. I want to know your full understanding of zoology now. So,
All right, I
Griff,
know
Google zoology.
I know the question to ask him immediately.
yeah.
Where do camels store in their humps?
Water.
There's Griff's understanding of zoology.
Yep.
It's fat.
Yeah.
It's fat. Fat
Okay.
reserves. That's always the question to know if people know anything about animals.
About zoology, it's like
Yeah.
what? Oh yeah, no.
Griff, what are you Googling right now?
He's googling fish. He's
Camels.
actually on the Calm app right now.
Yeah.
About to have a
I'm
full.
doing a meditation
Having deep
for the rest of the podcast.
counting backwards by sevens from 700 for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
What are you Googling now?
Don't worry about it.
We're worried, dude. We're very worried.
I'm worried, dude.
Has Jake Adams ever been to jail? That's what I'm googling.
That's a no.
I have So what happened on this like meltdown video that I seen, dude? That shit.
Oh, dude. Okay.
That was
okay.
so
Oh
funny.
my
That shit was so
God,
funny,
dude.
bro.
It killed me.
The fingers was like classic
Dude,
shit.
so let me tell you, because people don't know the backstory of what happened. So,
Did on that putt though? Was that like a 4-putt or was that a 3-putt?
so let me tell you what happened before then, though.
Tell us.
Okay, so
okay.
first tee for the front nine at Wolf Creek, we were filming a Chasing Nostalgia. So that's stroke
Cool.
play, right?
Yeah.
So very clearly on the
Yeah.
first tee,
Yeah.
I go, yeah, let's do, if we want to play match today, let's do stroke play because I
Yeah.
got to do stroke play anyway.
Yeah.
And,
Makes
low
sense.
score, $20 from each person.
Makes sense.
Jason, our third in the group, camera guy, was like, yeah, dude, absolutely. Griff was standing closer than Jason.
Yeah.
And, I assumed that he heard it,
Yeah.
but he was wearing that flappy hat. So I guess that is.
It's a tight hat though. I like those hats. Those
Yeah.
flappy
Me too.
hats are sick. Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they fit good
Yeah.
on grip.
so
Yeah.
first 3 holes, Griff's playing well at Wolf Creek. He's like even par or 1 under.
Yeah.
Fourth hole rolls around. This man has a putt for bogey or like a putt for par or bogey from maybe like 20 feet. Just steps up, blasts it like 15 feet by.
Oh, no.
Steps up the next one, hits it like 6 feet past. Steps up to that one, misses it, and like without taking any time at all on any of these. And I go, Griff, it's stroke play, right?
I pick it up. I pick it up at one point.
Yeah. I knew.
Yeah, I pick it up.
And he goes, what? like what is so at that point, like now I'm like beating Griff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from there he just starts like a downward spiral of like hating stroke play.
Yeah, because I didn't know. And I believe you when you said you did say it. I just didn't hear it. So I wasn't aware. So when I had that bogey putt, when you have a putt and you're like, I need to make this to beat Jason, you're going to drill it at the hole because you don't care. It's not stroke. It's just match play, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll just try to make this. And if I miss it, it doesn't matter. I'll pick up because I lost the hole. And then I've blown it by and then he's like, stroke play. And then I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. So the next hole after that, Jason and I both birdie. Griff makes a par. So then he's one back.
Again.
Yeah. The next hole.
We start over.
Yeah.
We start
to
over.
like make it fair because now Griff knows we start over. on
We
the next
start
hole.
over. And then we par. I par the first hole. I'm like, that's fine.
Which like normally I would kind of be upset about because it's like, bro, we need to establish the rules, but like we never really play stroke play, so I get where Griff's coming from.
Yeah, but like I couldn't have, in my head I'm like I couldn't have been any more clear in the first tee of
That's
saying
a
it's stroke
trend.
play.
That's a trend, but so sometimes fish have to come up for air.
Okay, no, hold on. I own up to it. Dolphins and whales. I thought dolphins and whales do the same things that fish do, and I'm wrong. I own up to that. Because dolphins and whales do that, and I was like, I just assumed fish do that, and that's why I thought.
Have you
that.
ever?
But
wait,
that's crazy that you say it in that tone, and you've gone your whole life thinking fish come up for air.
wait, Griff, have you
Because
ever?
dolphins and whales don't have gills. They don't do that, and fish do have gills. And I guess I've never fucking thought about it because I don't.
Yeah,
'cause I
obviously.
don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You know, it's one of those things where like I didn't pay any attention in school, but I just did. I'm just like, shit, I never thought about
Wait,
that.
have you? Two questions. Have you had a fish tank or been to an aquarium?
Been to an aquarium, but not had a fish tank.
Got it.
No.
Got it.
Another
Way too much
question:
work.
have you ever seen like in the ocean, like just
And like the fish that live like 2,000 feet below the sea level.
like those fish, like the dark
those
fish.
guys just gonna journey up for air.
There's all kinds of creatures down there. No. Yeah. I literally have never separated them in terms of their breathing until now.
People
and
don't
it's
know
all
as
coming
well.
out. And the whole episode, I mean, you're going to title the episode like Coming Up for Air or something.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's coming up for
Yeah.
air.
Coming up for air.
Do you ever just something hits you and you're like, wow, I've never thought about that basic fact.
Yeah,
And I just never cared.
Yeah, so like here's the thing. I learned over the weekend that in order to make something kosher, like you know how they have like kosher salt?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm just I'm
stating a fact.
I'm just stating a fact how they have kosher salt. In my head, they had like a rabbi at the end of the assembly line blessing each thing of salt.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
What would that sound like?
Just like haramda, like just
Yeah,
kind of like a guy like
Arab rabbis.
Shirley and what's her face? Just at the end of the assembly line, like next to the bottlers, like you got the rabbi going Talamba,
Talamba.
Talamba.
Oh, yeah. I went to Talamba. I saw Diplo playing there.
Yeah, and Modest Yahoo.
Such a good set.
Yeah.
A lot of dads there,
A
Diplo.
lot of
Yeah, and then I come to find out that the rabbi just kind of goes to the factory before everything's made and blesses the factory, which is kind of like bullshit.
That he owns.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
because
is
it's like
kinda
it's kind of
bullshit.
like, dude, like so what the blessing just stays there, you know, like.
Yeah.
How long?
It's like a vaccine. How
What's
long
the
does
yeah?
it?
What's
how
the
long does it-
expiration date
what's
on the blessing? You know.
Efficacy of it.
Ooh, that's a fucking sick word.
Yeah, dude.
So like this
Efficacy,
whole
yeah.
time,
Tough one.
I was thinking that rabbis like that was one of the. Oh, I'm gonna be a blessing
You think
rabbi.
they bless every grain of salt?
No, not just like the package of it. You know, they go,
Yeah.
they touch it and they go haramba,
Haramba.
haramba, hayamba.
Harambe. Harambe.
Yeah.
Harambe.
Yeah, so
Harambe.
that was my thought,
R.I.P..
and then like now I find out that they just bless the factory. Now, is this on the same level?
No, it's not even
of
close. You're not
ignor-
expected to know that.
Yeah, but you know, yeah.
You don't have to know.
I didn't know
anything.
that. I didn't know that either. I thought
yeah.
they'd be blessing like the assembly line.
Yeah.
Here's another thing.
Yeah.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went. You know what I'm saying? This little piggy cried all the way home. You know that song or that?
Yeah,
That song's not
This little
kosher.
piggy went to market. For a while, for probably 34 years of my life,
Yep.
I just pictured like a pig behind a shopping cart shopping for groceries.
Yeah, he went to market, dude.
Yeah, but actually what it means is this little piggy was killed,
Slaughtered,
and
sold as bacon.
At the market, and that's why the other piggy was crying all the way home.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of nursery rhymes like that are like actually very like depressing.
Yeah.
Well, they're actually, I wouldn't say depressing. I would say they're just accurate.
Real. Yeah.
They're just real.
Yeah, it's just life, baby.
They were
Yeah.
written. Some of them were written in the dark ages. Everything was just depressing then.
Yeah.
Even the fish didn't even come up for air then.
Dude.
It was
Yeah,
so
they
dark
knew
back
better.
then.
They knew
didn't
better.
want to get the Black Plague.
So we get to hole 6 at Wolf Creek.
So like 2 holes into the newly
The new
formed
match.
Yeah.
stroke match.
And
Griff pulls his drive left into a bunker.
don't hit driver there.
Yep. From there, chunks it into another bunker, green side.
Picks it up. He's like, I'll take 6.
Well, after the first chunk, I'm already smashing my wedge in, like pounding the sand. I'm already, it's building.
And at that point, I knew that Griff was like pretty upset. So the way that you park the carts on top of the green, like you have to like pull extra forward because where Jason and I hit our approaches, like the shadow of the cart was like directly on it, like on a sunny day.
I
like
chunked 3 shots into 3 different bunkers before I even did that.
Oh, okay. I missed one.
I chunked my first one into another bunker, and then I chunked my next shot into a third bunker, and then I drive the cart.
Yeah, and then so I was sitting with Jason because we got there before, and I'm like, 100% Griff is not going to be aware that like the shadow of this cart is like directly in our thing. So of course he comes up, and we have video of this as well, and parks right there, and like we give him a second to get out of the cart, and like go down a couple feet, and I'm like, hey Griff, do you mind moving the shadow of the cart? And then from there, just you see the spiral just start to turn.
I mean, you told me to move the cart, which I'm not mad at you. I was just angry at the situation and the 3 chunks, and I go, for fuck's sake! I just I was mad right there.
Yeah.
I could tell that from the video clips, like that something happened to where like you went from, it wasn't like a gradual build. It was a full like flip switch turn 0 to 100.
Yeah.
That's what I told Jake. What happens with my brain is I can start to see it, and I'm like, oh no, calm it down. And then once I see I lose it, and I'm like, my motor skills and my brain are not in sync, and I have lost control. I don't know what's going to happen, what kind of horrible things are going to come out of my mouth. I don't have control anymore, and it's just Jekyll and Hyde when I get that angry.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because it was stroke play. It's okay to melt down on a match play hole. You just fucking pick up your ball and like you won the hole.
Yeah.
But I decided to have one of my worst holes ever.
Yep.
On a day where we choose stroke play, and I was like, why are we doing this right now? On a stroke play day.
You felt, oh dude, he's still
Stroke
mad.
play day.
He's still mad. You felt like it was a personal attack on you.
No, I was just like, why did I choose to do this on a day that we're playing stroke play? I was mad at myself.
Oh man.
For some reason, every time you say stroke play, it makes me laugh. So.
Yeah.
I hate fucking stroke play. It's my.
So you hate
it's
golf.
my kryptonite.
You hate golf.
Yeah.
Pretty much is golf.
If I'm out here playing, because it's always match play. So it's like always this cushion. It's okay. I can fuck up. We have match play. But it was like the cushion's gone. It's like a little trust fund kid who's been cut
Pressure.
off. And I was like, I have to fend for myself now. Oh, no.
It's like if you were a fish and fire was on top of the water,
I'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
you couldn't come up for air.
Yeah, I couldn't come up for air, so I wouldn't be able to breathe, and I'd suffocate underwater with my gills.
Yeah, you'd have to pull like Arnold in True Lies and swim through the fire.
That's a great reference. Yeah, so
Classic
I had
film.
a full blown, and I see people get mad and yell, but I think you saw in that video, I lost control of my own brain.
Yeah, no, that was a full spiral like I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I usually don't get mad out of the group, but when I do lose control, I'm probably the angriest because it just turns into clown business. Like I literally yelled "get" at my ball like a fucking southern bird dog. I just said "get." Like what is it? How does that do anything? I jumped. I dropped my putter, and then I was scared of my putter, the ball hitting my putter, because I still wanted to play it out. Should have let it hit the fucking putter.
Yeah, you like danced around like the ball, coming backwards. It didn't touch you at all because it seemed like you like were blocking the ball.
Yeah, that's what it was. And so I just lost complete control of my emotions in my brain.
So what did you finish the round out, and what'd you shoot?
I don't remember the next hole. Hit a great drive. And then I have a wedge a little uphill. I'm like, I'm going to fucking throw a dart. I'm mad. And I hit the perfect wedge, and then it sucks back all the way down to the water. and I was
damn
like,
it.
that was my chance.
Yep.
That was it.
That's me, dude.
And then the next hole after that is the hardest par 3 in all of golf.
Probably in golf. That
I hate that
252-yard
thing.
par
Yeah.
3.
I hate that one.
so cool.
That's like all downhill, and it's
Yeah.
like an island green, and it's just like I could either hit a fucking 9-iron or a 3-wood. I don't know which one to do.
And you're into the wind, so you're like, how do you factor that? There's water to the left and shit to the right. You can't miss.
How'd it go?
And it's just, I hit a great shot and ended up in the water. Jake blocked 2 drives to the right and somehow found it. He always finds his drive.
I love how people say I hit a great shot, but it ended up in the water. It's like, was it a great shot?
There it could
Yes,
be. Because like,
yes.
Yeah, it could be,
On that
but
shot.
is it though? Like
on that hole, yes.
I hate to argue semantics, but like, how could it be a great shot if it wasn't a great
Well,
shot?
what you could have said to specify this is, I made great contact. I hit the shot I wanted.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
what I mean.
hit the
Yeah.
shot I wanted.
on
Yeah.
99.9% of other par 3s, that's
Whoa.
on the green in a good place.
Stats.
Yeah, that's on a good place.
Yeah, dude, that's me every time. Is like I always hit the shot I wanted, and then it's 40 yards over, and that's why I hate golf.
Do you think the fish like they suck when they came up for water? Do you think that, like they like breathe with their
Well,
mouth?
one of the fish brought my ball up from the water on that hole because he needed to breathe.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
So he brought it up and then gave it to me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. So how was the rest of the round at Wolf Creek? Like, was it beautiful? And
We
fun?
only got to like hole like 13 or 14.
Before Griff got arrested.
Honestly,
I should have been arrested.
they got a new GM at Wolf Creek.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh no,
Here we go.
not our boy.
Jake's,
No,
Jake's getting
Darren is
into his
gone,
element.
dude. Shout
Jake-
out Darren because he was the man. He like gave us video games like the first time we went.
Oh yeah, that
He
man
gave him-
gave us like a Dreamcast game. Like, oh, it's been laying around for 15 years.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
It is my favorite video game.
So
Jake's
I-
about to get into his element here.
Oh, let's go.
I called Trent to try to get us around at Wolf
Now
Creek.
we're name
you know?
dropping. I love
Trent-
it.
Oh,
From
okay.
Foreplay?
I actually wasn't gonna say, but here we are now. So
We can bleep it out. Someone time it.
no, it's okay. It just because he needs to like figure out that like the social media marketing actually is so beneficial for the course. Like you think of Wolf
Any
Creek,
course.
you think of Wolf Creek. Why do people know about it? Because of
Because
a
of
video
our
game.
social media marketing, bro.
Because of the internet.
It's because of our marketing, dude.
Yeah,
Literally, because
But so he charged us $65 each. That was originally supposed to be 200.
Yeah, but,
but
how
like
about the
we
phone
played
call?
9 holes.
No, how about the phone call? How about the phone call? When you call him to set this up and was
Yeah.
telling him like I just listen while I'm eating my Chick-fil-A and I hear, I don't think you understand the value. No, I'm not trying to argue with you. That's all
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah, me on the phone with this GM of this golf course, like really pushing it, you know,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
try to get us a free round. Oh, what's up?
there you go. I just didn't want to keep moving the microphone. I didn't want to move forward because
Yeah.
it hurts my back.
In here.
So if I move over closer to you now, I can sit still and it can be in my.
Oh, we
mouth.
can move the table a little bit if you want, so you don't have to.
No,
sit next to
no,
No, this works.
Chirp
I'm,
Queen.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
So,
Chirp
so
Queen,
there's
dude. What's that song? What's
Which one?
You my Chirp Queen? What's that?
Trap Queen.
Yeah, but how does it go?
Fetty Wap. Right?
Dude, let's make a Chirp Queen video for
Yeah.
Jake, dude.
For Jake.
Yeah.
You my
So-
Chirp
So you-
Queen.
So anyway, we
little chirpy
we
on
pay
the
the
phone.
$65. We decide for a while.
Which is wildly abhorrent behavior.
Well,
I would never have paid that $65.
yeah. Well,
Dude, honestly, I
shout
would've,
out Friday
'cause-
Beers because they,
Content.
yeah, it was content day.
Content,
we
content,
filmed
content.
2 YouTube videos.
Yeah, well, I would have fucking looked that dude dead in the eyes and I said, bro, you're going to sleep where the fish is and I won't let you come up for air.
So as
I would have paid it because that course is really beautiful.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what we decided. We really want to play, but so.
Yeah.
When after we post the content, we look at their page. They gain 1,000 followers overnight.
from 9 to
So
10,000.
of course, just bitter me calls the next day.
No one answers.
Yeah, but
we
I'm
need
getting
to-
through to Trent to let him know how well they did. And so next time, but also like, be more open to people who have a following and actually can bring a lot more eyes
Yep.
to your page and to your course.
These
Yeah.
old dudes these wrinkle necks don't get it. They're like,
They do
Instagram,
not.
what's that? And I'm like, dude, it's your job as a GM to understand how social media works.
Yeah.
Maybe you have somebody running it for you, but you have to understand as a fucking GM how important social media is for your course.
But also, to like not defending them because I literally do social media for a living. they don't care because maybe their sales are already really good. Maybe they're like sold out.
They are, and that's
Friday,
what it is.
Saturday, Sunday. They don't care. That pays everything.
Yeah,
that's
but
all
here-
they need.
But
And to that, I will say complacency is the beginning
Of the end.
of the end.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
yeah.
any business, you look at any business track record, when they go, we're doing good, we don't need to change anything, in time, your sales will drop.
Yeah.
And you have to be prepared for that, and you have to understand the fucking internet. Jake, I'm sure there's at least a few courses out there that get a majority of their sales from like social media.
Oh, of course.
Jake, what about Keaton Park? There's a lot of that driven from Instagram and online.
Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt. You
No.
know, you getting
That's
more of
the
a following
thing.
cannot hurt.
Shouts out to
Agreed.
the homie Tyler from Keaton Park. You
Yeah.
know, not part of my prowess, but
Yeah,
not part of Stotts' prowess either. But
yeah, dude, he's still soft about like something like I don't know. Didn't he bring up Stotts like not following him or something? Like when
he doesn't follow me or Stotts, dude.
Yeah,
You know?
He brought that up?
Very
Yeah.
weird.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't
people
know he
do
brought
that.
that up.
Sorry.
but anyway, so my point is like, yeah, Wolf Creek's amazing and it's a sick golf course. But when we found out there about Sand Hollow, we're like, Sand Hollow couldn't have been nicer, could have been cooler about letting
You
us
call
on.
them last minute too.
Their
What's
course is
Sand Hollow?
it's in St.
Utah.
George, Southern Utah.
Maybe the most beautiful pure golf course
Oh,
in
so
America.
you guys played that as well.
We did the next day, and we're like,
Yeah.
next time we go back, we're gonna play Sand Hollow.
Yeah.
Like this course is so beautiful. It's just as cool,
Dude, and shout out Mormons, shout out the Mormon community. They are just such nice people. in
dude.
that
They're so
town.
nice.
They're like, it's creepy how nice Mormons are.
I know.
Like,
Like
on another level.
We stayed. I accidentally booked our Airbnb in Utah.
I was gonna say I accidentally booked my Airbnb at a Mormon household.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably was.
So-
yeah, it was actually.
So we stayed there. This
Great
place
track record with Airbnbs, by the way.
well, the showers
Oh,
didn't
for
get cold.
So
40.
this
Yeah.
Airbnb was this Airbnb was sick. Like it had like 10 beds. It was just three of us.
Yeah.
on a golf
on a
course.
golf course. And
Perfect time to book the right amount of beds
Yeah.
on Airbnb.
yeah.
Well, you notice there were 10 beds, and we're in a Mormon household, so we're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's for all the wives.
But so
Okay.
like the hot water wasn't working, so we just had to Wim Hof it. So I just like texted the guy, and he couldn't have been. It was Saturday night. He came over at like 9:30 p.m. Brought us cookies to fix the hot water.
I don't want to talk about it.
And then he found out we were golfers. Went back home, gave us a box of Pro Vs.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
But were they Mormon Provies? Like
They
were they
were.
blessed by a
They
Mormon
were blessed by
priest?
Joseph Smith himself.
Can I have one sleeve?
We gave them all to Jason.
Oh, well, that's kind of fucked up because it's a 4-way split on everything. So I figured like we each get a sleeve of the Pro V1s, you know?
I'll give you some warbirds that are yours already.
Mark,
Yeah,
Mark
but-
loves a good warbird.
I love a good warbird, dude.
But dude, yeah. So the next day we went to Sand Hollow, which I can't wait for you guys to play
Holy
that golf
cow.
course.
What
Yeah.
kind of match did you play there? Stableford?
No. Oh, God. Points. So, no, yeah, we use Stableford so he gets more points.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a deep cut joke right
So,
Wow.
so
Wow.
no.
that one flew over his head.
We're
And then into the water.
we're
Over
They
the-
didn't
breathe.
come up there.
so the fish could breathe. We're in paradise and maybe the most beautiful golf course in America. And early on in the round, Jake gets in a headspace, and I'm like, this guy can fucking ruin anything.
Yeah.
He just starts.
'Cause
He just ruins the round for me. The first three holes.
Yeah, there's no. So like, this is what I'll say about your thing is like, you usually like have this gradual build up to your shit, and you can like kind of. Jake literally, when he gets in his mood, it's out of fucking nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden we're good, and then all of a sudden
Yes.
the Google Doc sheet is out, and I'm taking credit for your careers. And like, it's like, where did this come from?
Yeah,
dude?
out of
And it's
nowhere.
always like when we're golfing for free at a beautiful place,
Yep.
everything's going good, and
Yep.
Jake's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a cold shower on this whole situation, and I'm that guy now.
So
Out of
if I
nowhere.
may, if I
Out of-
may,
Yeah. Okay.
second hole, we're playing a tee box up, right? In my head, it always just comes down to taking a second for awareness with Griff.
Uh-oh.
It's just taking another second, right?
Uh-oh.
We both have golf carts with GPS.
I'm
where
standing up outside of mine, and they're wrapped.
Sure.
By the way,
you can have
they're
that.
wrapped.
You can have that.
What do you mean they're wrapped?
Like
They
there's
have like
coverings on
cold
it.
weather covers,
So you have to unzip a thing to get in.
so when you stand outside, you can't like see inside as well. Okay, so
sure.
keep going.
So we're on the black tee box. We're playing blues about 30 yards ahead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we're there
Hell
waiting for the group to
yeah.
clear in front of us.
They shouldn't
Griff-
have those anymore, dude. It's like, dude, stop calling it the black or the ladies' tee box, dude. You know?
The African American tees.
No.
Didn't need that.
No. That didn't. So Griff comes up to me.
Silence.
Don't look at me like
Griff comes up to me.
what you said and like what you said at the Airbnb the other day. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh
Anyway,
no,
Oh,
Griff's
there it is.
airing dirty laundry.
Airing
That was a
out.
funny joke, and we'll move on.
Okay.
Griff comes up to me on the black tee box where I'm sitting in the cart. Granted, I did just lose the first hole. Missed
yeah, and
missed a
that is
4-footer.
a big factor here.
Yeah.
That's a
okay.
big
that is
factor
a big
here.
factor.
Yeah.
It's usually like, yeah, he's like something.
Something's got him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's got to make it about how I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, and like
it's
literally
about something else.
Losing the first hole in a golf match when you're golfing for free on a nice trip with your boys is like, it's very, very, very like hurtful and bad, and like honestly, it should melt down the entire trip and everything that you've built together.
Yeah, yeah.
So I completely understand.
Yeah.
Jake.
So Griff comes up to my cart and he was like, Jake, what's the yardage here? Which he asks every single hole that we play golf.
Well, and I'll say this though. You asked Jake what's the yardage here. There's some trauma there. You know, Jake spent a lot of years as his life as a caddy, and he's just you know what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
triggers that
Association.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Like,
he's
dude,
not
I
actually mad at you.
grinded out to not caddy anymore.
Yeah, he's not mad at you. He's mad at he's
not having to do that job anymore, like
Yeah.
a waiter.
Yeah.
If someone's like, "Can you go get me some food?" You're like, "I'm not a waiter anymore."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's triggered. He thinks, you know, it's Greg Fitzsimmons asking him the yardage.
But also at that point, I can't see the green. I can't shoot it from where I'm sitting. Griff's parked right in front of me. Okay. So all I have is my GPS on my cart.
Yeah.
And we're 30 yards back of where we're actually hitting.
Yeah.
So in
Well,
that
I was
moment,
trying to
Griff,
get
So
us-
how
I
was
was-
your response? What was
I
your
was
response?
trying to get us to
This-
play the blacks.
What was your response?
I said, Griff, you have the same exact facilities that I have in
see?
front of you.
That's a traumatic response because what you could have just responded goes, "Oh man, I can't see anything here, bro. My bad. I haven't gone out to look." That's the normal response. I haven't looked at this yet. I can't see anything. Like we'll all shoot it in a second.
Yeah.
That's the normal response. But your traumatized, dumb fucking ass response is like, "Griff, we have the same fucking thing here." Well, you could do the voice better.
Yeah.
Well, like, Griff, you can go do it. Even though you're asking me to literally look up at a yardage.
And part of it too is I was suggesting every hole we play the black tees. That's why I parked there. I was like, why are we playing the blue tees? It's visually more appealing on camera if we play from those tee boxes because this course is so pure. That's why I kept
Okay,
trying
and
to get
then-
us to play.
As a follow up,
you said-
this
then
is
you
what I
said
do.
the
This is what I
comment.
this is what I do regret. I said, also, Griff, I am not your dad.
No,
Oh,
no, you
God.
said I'm not your fucking dad.
Yeah, dude. See,
You
he-
said I'm not your
he
fucking
does
dad.
that to me, but manager, dude. And that
Yeah,
shit,
I'm not your fucking manager.
I'll fucking punch you in the fucking face like you told the teacher to fucking collect the homework, bro.
Yeah, it was like a small situation that turned into him having to ruin it. And then that tee box also.
It was the most tense we've ever been on a tee box. Griff steps up, hits a perfect 6-iron to like 15 feet.
that was an 8-iron.
Okay. And then I go, Griff, what did you hit? And he turns on to me and goes, I'm not your fucking dad.
Oh, let's go, dog. Let's fucking go,
That was
dog.
nice,
Yeah.
dude.
What a fucking counter, parry, counter TKO.
But
So-
I will say, y'all are some petty bitches.
yeah,
what
you-
the fuck are
yeah,
you doing?
yeah.
Dude? Stop it.
Yeah.
Play
Yeah.
golf.
Yeah.
Be friendly. Jake, just look at the fucking thing and say, "Oh, it says 160, but are
Yeah.
we playing from this tee box?"
Yeah, no, I could have done
That's
that.
all. That's all I'm saying. All he had to do is that.
That's all.
Why
that's
did
all
this
that
have
ever
to be
needs
a
to
thing?
happen. That's
Yeah.
all that ever needs to
If
happen.
he doesn't lose the first hole, none of this happens.
Yeah, but that's
none
stuff
of this happens.
coming from just a well-adjusted, just like non-insecure person. People like that, they can't see it, bro.
They
you know?
can't see.
They
the,
can't-
And then-
they can't see the easy way.
Yeah,
that's what's so
yeah,
funny to
they
me.
can't
Jake
see
can't.
the air. It's right there. Come up to the water and fucking breathe. You know?
Yeah,
baby.
he needs some like Warby Parkers so he can see more clearly and understand. Like he
I'm
doesn't
not-
have to be an asshole.
I'm not your fucking
Dad.
What a fucking choke slam. How did
Yeah.
you respond? You
I
did that little
responded by
smirk thing. huh?
blocking an 8-iron almost out of bounds. That's how I responded.
So here's how you know Jake's in a bad headspace. He takes a comment I make personally. I hit a great shot, and I go, man, that's a great shot.
Yeah,
This is a
and
hard
then
hole.
Griff does this. He is behind me, and he does this all the time. It will be like he'll hit a good shot on a hard hole, and he goes, man, this hole is so hard.
I know, and then he hits
No, and after he hit his shot, he said that while I'm still have not hit yet.
That's mind games, dog.
But this wasn't intentional. This wasn't like,
Yeah, that's why he got so mad.
Yeah, and
He's mad at your personality.
Yeah.
He's mad at you as a human.
Yeah, and none of that's intentional. But if I was like, man, that's an impossible green to hold, have fun with that. That's mind games.
Yeah.
I just made a genuine comment, and Jake's like, I'm mad at you I don't
As a
like
person.
you.
But also-
I don't like you as a person right now.
Yeah, it's not like your chirp. It's like your whole just being.
Yeah.
But also,
God, I wish you guys were going to Europe together.
we will eventually.
No.
Gonna end up like fucking Elizabeth Smart out there and shit, dude.
They're gonna get wrapped up in the war, dude.
Yeah.
They're gonna be part of the Ukrainian movement.
But also going into all of this, I knew that we were being filmed, so there's a comedic undertone.
Fair.
So
Fair.
a little performative.
Griff was not quite aware that I was like aggressive, but it was also like for camera, right?
Yeah, so you're even more unlikable
Yeah.
because
Even-
for some reason when the camera's on, it's like, oh, how could I take the worst parts of my personality
And really accentuate
and
them.
just absolutely multiply
But
them?
also, I know I want to win this match, and if I get Griff to a place mentally where
Yeah.
he's so mad
Yes.
at me and who I'm being
That's
that he
so
doesn't even
unhealthy.
care
Yeah.
who wins or loses, that's exactly where I want him to be.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
unhealthy.
That's exactly the space where
God,
I can
that-
thrive.
Did BetterHelp not teach you anything?
Dude, he did like 3 sessions.
He did
Yeah.
one
He
session.
did
Maybe.
one
and then
session.
bitch about us for not doing any
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah.
So next hole, Griff has like 150-yard shot, just chunks it 50
Did you
yards.
do any sessions on BetterHelp? You didn't do a fucking session, didn't you? And the whole time you're like, Mark, you haven't used your fucking BetterHelp. What are you doing? Well, I'm doing all this work for you. And you didn't take a fucking single session.
BetterHelp has changed my life.
Oh, you're a fucking
my
liar,
God.
Not
What?
one thing has
Not
changed
one
about you.
Fucking session, dude.
He's like, I'm working on myself.
Yeah, dude.
Like, we're asking you to come up for air every now and then.
Every now and then,
Every
bro.
now and then. Come up for air.
Put your gills to rest and use your mouth to breathe.
Yes.
You know, if a fish came up for air, they would die. That's the term fish out of water.
Fish out of
Yeah.
water.
You heard that term?
Yes, I
Like
have.
when they're flopping in the
Yeah.
boat,
That's
they're not breathing.
Dying.
They're dying.
Yeah, Jake, and that's you. I don't know. I'm trying to tag what
Deflection.
I'm trying to tag what I'm trying to tag what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm somehow trying to tag what Mark's saying and add on to
Yeah,
it.
this
but
is honestly my favorite.
Griff, when you
episode
see
so
fish
far.
on your plate, do you feel like they're breathing?
yeah.
So did you get him in that headspace?
Oh yeah. So the next two holes just absolute collapse.
Oh my!
Did you win the
gosh.
match?
I won't say because we filmed it all for YouTube, and it will be out in a couple weeks.
Shut up,
Yeah.
bitch.
Just say it. Everyone's gonna forget.
Yeah, did you win the fucking match? or
No,
not?
it ruins the YouTube.
Yeah.
It was a great match. It was a
It was
fantastic match.
a lot of good goods. I'll say
And then
that.
we finally had like this moment of peace where we both had like 6-footers. And I just look at Griff and I was like, good. And then from there it was like, okay, this is a bit more of a friendly match.
It helped.
But that is what we needed to
That's
like,
that ice.
Yeah.
level the head.
That's what you do.
icebreaker.
You do good, and it breaks the tension
yeah.
of a
And
match.
then we did it the next like couple holes in a row.
Yeah, we did it like 3 holes in a row from 15 feet.
Good
Yeah,
game.
yeah, that's what happens. Like when me and my girlfriend are having sex, and like both of us just like can't figure out how to come. We're
Yeah.
like good, and you're like, yeah, next time.
Next
Yeah.
time.
All right,
Yeah.
team, pound it, slap each other's ass, hit the shower.
Yep,
That's
good
right.
par.
Yeah, good par.
Good part.
Part. Good,
Yeah.
good,
Do you guys do that?
baby.
Do you guys high five after sex?
No.
Is this too personal?
That's pretty cool when you do. I've done it once or twice. It's pretty awesome.
I do it all the time.
Do you ever
No.
just high five, bring it in, and go, let's fucking go, dog?
Yeah, I go 2 down low, dude.
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, we just always just be like, good job, team. Let's go.
But that being said, Sand Hollow, one of my favorite rounds of golf I've ever played. After the 4th hole when we got through all of our nonsense.
Dude, number 12 is a signature.
After I got it
hole.
back to even with Griff, it was one of my favorite
Yeah.
rounds.
So number 12 is one of the most beautiful, arguably the coolest scenic hole in golf. And I'm just like, this guy's ruined it for me. This guy's fucking ruined it for me for his own gain. I'm like, we got to do something about that personality, Jake.
That was like me in Florida at Trump when it was like, dude, we're vibing with Rusty, like everything's going good, like first tee, second tee, all of a sudden Jake just ruins it for me. And
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I've never played more free rounds of golf and hated them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
When
saying?
we're in the best free rounds, when it's the best rounds we're gonna get, somehow that's when he gets worse.
Did I drop into the movie Bedazzled because I've got all my wishes, but there's just this shitty catch to them? You know, it's
Yeah.
like you can play all the coolest rounds you want at the coolest golf courses for free, but
There's always a caveat with Jake.
Jake Adams is there.
Jake
you know?
Adams.
Jake Adams is there.
Okay, if we three, Stotts and Mark and I went golfing, do you feel like there would be any fights?
Absolutely not.
No, I don't think there,
absolutely
I
not.
don't think there would.
No.
Well, listen, guys. I love
You
keeping
need to go
score.
up for some air.
I love keeping score. And you know what helps me keep score? Golf putts.
Golf putts, baby. Let's
Golf fucking
go.
putts. What a sick ass app Golf Putts is, dude. It's spelled the cool way.
PUTZ. And it is an app that lets you keep score in any gambling game that you would like. It's a great way. Save the environment. You know, save your pencil for somebody else.
Save the environment so the fish can fucking breathe.
Yeah, bro.
right.
Save your pencil for when you want to jab it into Jake Adams' fucking nose.
You're gonna need it.
Literally.
Yeah,
Look at Jake.
and not only does it keep score, but there's also like cool games that you can play, and
That
people like
enhance
what
the
kind
game of golf.
What do you mean cool games? It's like, bro, when you go out with a foursome of dudes, and not all foursomes are the same fucking skill level, and some people don't like playing stroke play, don't like playing match play. There's like little mini games other than Wolf that you can play to really have a good time out on the course.
That's right.
That's a great point because sometimes you'll play with guys and it's like, I can't have a match with this person. He's like, the handicaps are too different, but you had a game like that and you're like, that can actually make it fun.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to play Wolf, literally just put your scores in and it will tell you.
Yeah, it'll teach you all these things. So not only is it a game that an app that can help you play a game, it's a app that can help you learn a game.
Very user friendly. Very user friendly. Jake.
Yeah, download Golf Putts. App
and we're
today.
excited to be partnering up with them for this month. We got some cool content coming out on our Instagram that we filmed for them. Some fun, cheesy commercials. 4 hard posts.
Yeah, man, Golf Putts. Check it out. Also, we actually, I guess when we release this, we'll already be down in Texas for South by Southwest. But here's a little drop that I'm pretty excited about. Griff and I don't know what's going on with Griff. He needs to come up for air. Griff and I are going to play with John Daly next Monday with Loudmouth Golf. So that's going to be like a dream come true,
That's
childhood
so
dream.
sick. Let's go. Promote your job and your job's content.
Yep.
In the same fucking post.
That's sick,
That's
dude.
sick,
John
dog.
Daly.
Stotts, what are you going to do on Monday?
I don't know. I was open, but
Yeah, me too. But did you get the invite?
no,
No,
not
I didn't get
this
the
time.
invite either. Not this time. But that's cool, bro. Glad you're making a bunch of money and filming a bunch of cool content. There's also another golf page that you run too that's adjacent to this one too, huh?
Let's not get into everybody's
Yeah, let's go
personal
ahead.
business.
Yeah. That's. I'm glad. You know what? My favorite part about this is just watering.
So this podcast has been brought to you by Loudmouth Golf.
Yeah, if you water it down too much, you're gonna have to come up for air.
Yeah, just water us
That's right.
down, bro. That's perfect. That's my favorite.
Hey, Jake,
part.
I'm so happy that you are continuing your career.
Oh, bitch! I already said I was proud, but on this podcast, you get fucking shit on, bitch. Straight up, dog. You cannot use this platform to promote your other shit. That's adjacent to the shit that we promote. That's where I take a hard line, dude.
Ooh,
You want to promote your
hard
OnlyFans?
line.
Are you selling feet pics? I'm fine with that, dog.
By the way,
I'm fine with that.
if you guys
dog.
want to help my Wiki Feet page, I have a terrible rating. So,
Oh, dude.
thank
You
you.
have
I heard
good
about
feet.
that, too.
I think you have good feet.
Thank you.
But congrats on being on WikiFeet, though.
Yeah, you know.
Stotts, I
It's
went
a
to a
thing.
Greek wedding over the weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, what was that like? I mean, the food had to have been amazing, I'm guessing.
No.
No.
Baklava? No baklava?
It was
No,
probably.
it was not a Greek. It was a Greek like service.
Yeah. So
But they
like,
do like the things on the heads and they like turn around.
Yeah,
on
and
the
they
table.
did they like do the opa?
Do you know
What's
like
the
Just where they cheers and they go opa.
No, they didn't.
with some ouzo?
Any mandolins?
No mandolin. Just a weird bearded priest, and they ran around the table 3 times.
Did they do the smoke?
They did the smoke. That was
Okay.
cool.
Did they do the? Did they do the?
They didn't do mouth tables.
Okay.
Do you know what mouth tables is? Apparently, like you're supposed to hold up a table with your mouth.
No.
Huh.
Not familiar with any of these.
Dude, Greek food's delicious.
Yeah, but maybe they had like a bad caterer.
Yeah, I mean, it was a wedding. Like you get the wedding food from the hotel. You know.
Oh, it wasn't like okay.
Yeah.
Opa.
Dude, have you heard masuka? It's almost like Greek lasagna.
Yep.
That I could eat that all day.
It's so good.
Masuka my dick.
So John Daly?
3 ribs out in high school so I could masuka my own dick.
I'm more of a shashuka guy.
How do you say gloves in Spanish, by the way?
It's a good question.
I don't know.
Is it my turn? Do you want me to transition?
I'd like you to transition into a better person.
With BetterHelp.com.
Yeah. If that's possible.
Moment.
You know why this is all fun? Because I know that I'm a good person.
Oh yeah, that's.
Do you hear what's wrong
That's
with?
what you-
Do you hear what's wrong with that
Yeah,
sentence?
yeah.
I know. It doesn't matter if you know. It matters that what those around you think.
Yeah.
That's so sick. So John Daly coming up, boys, huh? That's
What's
sick,
Johnny
huh?
Daly doing, dude? Is he?
Well, we're just doing a content day for Loudmouth, but
very cool,
we're
bro.
also gonna definitely do
Also,
a back off.
the content's not going to be for. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I mean,
Now
back
it's on
off
the
with
podcast.
JD.
Yeah, we're gonna back off JD, and he's coming to CCA.
Where are you guys playing?
We're playing at his home course in Tampa. It's called Clearwater Country Club or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So you're going from
Owned by
Texas
Scientology.
straight to Tampa?
Yep.
Wow.
Also, we got some content coming
Long
up with
Drive.
from Long Drive, but also we're going to Eric Anders Lang
his
shop
podcast?
in Austin.
Hopefully, he doesn't listen to our podcast. Oh, I won't be there, so we're good.
Yeah. We went to Long Drive, a competition in Mesquite again, and that was fun. It's just like it's kind of scary. Kyle Berkshire is just on another level.
Yeah.
But as you know, I'm on this journey to get a Cobra driver, so I was like, he just won. He's in a good headspace. He's got plenty of drivers, so I just had to badger him. I'm like, Kyle, you're in a good headspace. Congrats. However, I know you got more drivers, and we begged him, got it on camera, and he gave me a 3.5 degree smooth face new Cobra head driver. 3.5. I'm thinking of shafting that, and if it's a windy day, basically just swing it, and it's going to be a stinger into the wind.
Dude, I bet you I could hit it pretty well.
I want to see you hit it. I'm thinking, I think I'll get it shafted just for fun.
Yeah.
Actually, the way he gave it to him, he gave it to us. So we actually get ownership of that and get to
it's a group.
trade off.
So it's a group driver, and I think Stotson, it might work for you. The rest of us is going to be stingers probably, but I think it's a group driver. But he signed the top of it from Japan, Kyle Berkshire. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if we should hit it, but I
he
think
told you have to play with it.
I know. So we have to. We as a group will take it out, and it's like our group driver.
Okay.
And we'll go out and have fun with it.
Yeah, we should film a video just using that driver all day.
Yeah, we should have like a one-hole challenge. Kyle Berkshire's long drive driver.
Yeah, you're the only guy's ball flight's high enough that it might look decent.
You're talking to me, right?
All three of us right now.
you
No,
could-
I don't.
You could probably put if it has the same hosel connector, you can probably take your current driver shaft and put it in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to get that off the ground. I might use like a senior flex so I can get it to go up a little bit.
No. No.
So it'll be interesting.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What else is going on, guys? Mark, you went to a wedding this weekend.
Went to a wedding this weekend.
Was it enjoyable or was it miserable as a whole?
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. It's cool.
I love a fun wedding.
Stotts, what did you do this weekend?
My friend Chris Sage just opened his new restaurant here in LA, and I was helping him throw a little welcoming party, little opening party there.
Nice.
How was
And
the food?
It's spectacular.
What's the restaurant called?
It's called Nostalgia.
Ooh.
And
Chasing Nostalgia. Jake's opening a
Chasing
restaurant called
Nostalgia.
Chasing Nostalgia.
You guys should go sometime. They have a really delicious fixed menu. It's got like campache,
Ooh.
like some really good fish and chips. They've got some.
fish to
They've
call
got
for air.
burgers. They got all kinds of like gourmet types of French fries and stuff. But he is actually a world-renowned weed chef. And so one of the things he does on the side is he does these private dinners where he makes dosed meals, and the whole meal itself is like 10 milligrams of THC, and they are absolutely spectacular.
So do you leave feeling pretty high?
No, you leave feeling like so good. I don't know how else to describe. You're like tired and just like comfortable, and the food, like these courses, these course dinners that he does, they'll be like 8 courses, and each course is like a couple bites, and by the end of it you've tried so many different types of food, and it's all so good and so different, and you can't believe that you're like, this is a potato. How the fuck did he do this with a potato?
Yeah. I'm glad
pretty-
we're getting back to our roots as a food podcast.
Yeah.
Feels good.
So that was really fun. And then Saturday night, my friends were headlining the Palladium, so went to that show to go support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, dog.
yeah, it was big.
Did they notice you?
They did indeed notice me.
Nice.
So should we do our Live Forever Golf question of the week?
Yeah.
Jump in, baby.
Sounds fucking good, dude.
As always, this segment has been brought to you by Live Forever Golf. You can use our promo code MrShanks20 for 20% off their entire website.
And I'd like to send a public apology for Jake from us to the LFG group text.
He likes it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this question is from Johnny White. A bit of a longer question, so let's get into it. So, as a lot of people know, a lot of business is done on the golf course. And with me working in the finance industry here in Canada, I'd like to meet clients on the course.
Flex.
So, as you probably know, golf is limited in Canada due to our weather conditions as is. Now, the trouble is that I'm not the strongest golfer because I barely get time to get out between time with my fiance and work to practice so that I can take clients out.
Yeah, big preface energy, big flex energy, big thesis statement for college paper energy.
Let's go.
How do I talk to my lady about letting me get out not only to practice, but as well to meet clients on the course when she only sees it as time spent away from her and me trying to have fun with friends? Now, in her defense, I'm not always the most considerate fiance, and we don't always get a lot of time together with my work. So all in all, it's a tough sell.
Well, that's your fucking fault, buddy. You're a fucking piece of shit, and if it's something that you want to spend for the rest of your life, make some fucking time, asshole. It's not all about work, okay? I got to fucking, I stream video games. You know how hard it is to sell that's my job, and I have to, you know how you do it? You make time for your fiance.
Boom.
Not like, what do you want to get for dinner, babe? Or where should we go? Pick a fucking place, surprise her. They don't want to make decisions. Go out of your way to make them feel special, okay? And then with the golf shit, then you can just own up to it. Say, hey, this is something I need to do. The same way that you need to make time for your fiance.
Yep.
Yeah.
/ slate in your golf time every week and say, hey, baby, I love you so much, but on Saturdays, that's my golf day. You go in to the golf course. That's when you practice. That's when you play, whatever it is. But you have your designated day so that she knows that, hey, this is my golf day. This is the day that I'm doing client business golf stuff. Plain and simple.
Yeah, and you, we had a similar question earlier, and I heard something in his question. He was like, I'm not the most considerate. I was like, boom, right there. There's your problem. You're not the most considerate guy. So this is just adding on to it. If you were a considerate, great fiance, which you can be, then she wouldn't care that much. She wouldn't care as much. She wouldn't be as mad when you're not around. So if you're not doing your job as a boyfriend, this is just kind of exacerbating it. So make sure you're being a good boyfriend in general. But
yeah.
I mean, Jake, like you don't get to spend as much time as you want with your girlfriend. But when you do you make sure that is extra special?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think about golf. you know, when we're together.
Yeah, but you make sure those moments are very special.
But also, Johnny, what I've done is I got my girlfriend a set of golf clubs, and I'm encouraging her to get into it.
There you go.
And so, you bring her to the range, and, you use that time you can also work on your game.
And now you're spending time with her and doing the thing that you need to do and want to do.
Chances are she'll start playing a little bit and having fun.
Yeah.
Chances are, like,
It'll take a while, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, I really would love for you to at least try it out. Here's a set of clubs. You know, you can get them for like anywhere from $200 to $500 for a starter set.
Yeah.
And, you know, just take her to the range, see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that was a really thorough, good answer.
Good, bad advice is stop dating her.
I would say don't stop dating her, but just like
Cancel the wedding.
maybe like get like a side chick, you know, and like, you know, maybe create some scandal, and then like she'll think like, oh well, he could be cheating on me, so now he's just golfing, you know, like it's the lesser of like two evils, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when TV creators are like shipping content to like TV, and the TV exists is like, that's crazy. It's a better thing to like ship like the more controversial content that wouldn't ever have got made anyway, so that way the stuff that you want to get made like actually happens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well executed.
Well, that's about all the time a podcast should be. Guys, please subscribe to our YouTube. We filmed so much content we are excited about putting out. And
Genuinely, Jake and I had a lot of tension at Sand Hollow, so you're going to want to watch that.
San Holo.
There was a lot of, when we were in the cart and our camera guy was filming, there's a lot of shit talk behind each other's backs. Mm-hmm. And it just genuine.
And some decent golf, too.
Yeah, there was some decent golf in there.
Yeah.
Not on my end, but...
Yeah.
No, we played okay. And you guys leave some reviews on our podcast.
Please.
You know, we haven't had a bunch recently, but we haven't asked for them. So yeah, take a second. If you've been listening to this podcast, you like it, leave us a review on the Apple's podcast app. And
it
that
really
helps us a lot.
help boost the ratings and the visibility of it.
Let's go.
Yep. Other than that, any closing thoughts here? We're doing this is going to be out, but we're doing a live podcast from South by Southwest next Saturday at 3 p.m. at the Pershing.
Yep.
So, yeah, come on out.
Yesterday. Come on out after you've heard this.
Yeah. There you go. Bye.
Bye.